All right, y'all. Impromptu impact review. I'm doing this video. What the fuck? I'm doing this video. Yeah, I'm doing it because it's impromptu. Y'all know what I'm saying? Impact review. This show was very good. I think it was filler though. I'm getting piped for sacrifice though next week. Sacrifice, sacrifice, sacrifice. The show kicked off with the freaking knockouts ladder match. I don't know what the fuck that was for. Maria Kanellis comes out with Mike Bennett's music with like no clothes on shit. I needed that. And it's the knockouts beating up each other. I was hoping Rosemary was going to get up in there, but she doesn't. Instead, her and the Decay Bull Gil came out of the match. And the one girl I didn't want to win, Maria, won. This is what I'm kidding. Okay, Maria is a valet for Mike Bennett. Why does she need to be in the match as a knockout? Like, why is she in two storylines? Just separate her and Mike Bennett. Like, why do the knockouts even need a GM? Like, just put Billy Corgan up in there and let him run the show. But yeah, Maria won, and I thought it was gay. So yeah, that was fucking stupid. And then after that, they had this really good in-ring segment. Drew Galloway was gonna call out Bobby Lashley for spearing him last week, and then Spud comes out, and this was weird. Rockstar, I thought Billy Corgan was coming out because they played Zero by the Smashing Pumpkins, do 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 do, and then Spud comes out. Okay, almost every indie show that I've been to, there's always been like one guy that used that as their music, and they're giving it to Spud. Does it fit him? I don't know. I thought they'd give that theme to a main eventer or something, but they give it to Spud. And then Spud's like, oh, he's trying to be tough. He's like, I can beat you anytime, Galloway. Or I could be world champion, but I don't want to right now. And then Galloway's like, I'll defend against you if I was clear to wrestle you, Oompa Loompa. And then Tyrus comes out. They call me Sasquatch. And he comes out, and Galloway's like, I'll fight you next week. And then he's like, okay, I want to cash in my Bound for Gold anyway. And then they shake on it and shit. And he's about to leave, but then like Drew Galloway, he deserved this because he is injured. He insulted Spud. Spud gets mad and attacks him. And then Tyrus goes in there. And Spud goes crazy. And he's beating the fuck out of Drew Galloway. And then he throws a chair. He like goes out. He throws a chair in the ropes and it bounces right off. He throws chairs on Galloway as Galloway's down. And he's like, slam him. And then Tyrus is splashing him. And while he's got the chair on Galloway, Tyrus goes on the top rope and bam, smashes Galloway like a pancake. Tyrus goes on the top rope, smashes Galloway like a pancake. Psh, they call me Sasquatch. And that's going to be the main event, Tyrus versus Galloway. Looking forward to that. Tyrus is, in my opinion, always been an underrated talent. He's a good big man, and a part of me wants him to be the champion. I guess that's Tyrus's finisher, the Vader bomb. Anyway, we had ourselves a X Division three-way dance with DJZ, uh, Eddie Edwards, and Trevor Lee. This match was made because Eddie Edwards was a contender, but he couldn't make it last week because somebody attacked him. And then Z filled in for him, and Z got a non-title win over Trevor, so it's a triple threat. Uh, both of them are the contenders. I'm assuming that Andrew Everett is the one that laid out Eddie Edwards, since he did come out and interfere in the match and help Trevor Lee retain. So it's Trevor Lee, Andrew Everett from GFW, both of them, and Gregory Shane Helms as the Helms Dynasty. Their mission, take over the X Division. I guess they both realized GFW wasn't going anywhere, so they joined the Helms Dynasty. I forgot to say before that, Matt Hardy did like a little Hardy brand camp with his family. He's talking shit to Jeff Hardy, and they're having a match for the Hardy name, an I Quit match. That's the main event tonight. After that, we had the Eric Young said, "I'm gonna shock the world tonight," and Bram doesn't say anything. He comes out and he's like, "I'm the king of the mountain championship holder, but you guys favor Drew Galloway and EC3 and the Hardy Boys. Well, I'm leaving TNA forever. Come on, Bram." And Bram is like stalling, and he's like, "Now, now, leave." And Bram's like, "I'm not going anywhere, Eric." And he's like, "What'd you say, bitch? You do what I say." And then he's like, he doesn't smack him, but he's like, "You're the whining crybaby bitch. That championship belongs on a real man." And Eric Young is like, "Fine, fuck you, dog. I'm leaving." And then he turns around and he attacks Bram. And then he beats the shit out of Bram. He power drives him. And then he's like, "Fuck you. You're a loser." And then as he's leaving, he takes the fucking scissors from this lady, and then he starts showing, that beard is mine. That's my beard. And he trims Bram's beard for no reason. That's fucking stupid. I don't know what the fuck they did that shit for. And then that was it. Hardy was backstage, Jeff, and he was backstage saying, tonight is going to be Hardy's revenge. And then Mike Bennett is in the ring with Maria. Maria's fucking half naked in the ring. And Mike Bennett's like, there was a prince named EC3 that fell to the miracle. Because he did beat EC3, but it was by DQ. So EC3 comes out like, you know what, you're a little bitch, you know that? I've never been pinned or submitted, and neither have you. So why don't we do it one-on-one? There has to be a winner. And Michael Bennett's like, I'll never fight you, Carter. I'm done with you, you understand? I'm done with you. Fuck you, kike. And then EC3 is like, you know what? I've been here for 3 years, and I've never been pinned or submitted. You want to be the man of TNA? Beat me, motherfucker. And Miracle's like, you're on, bitch. And they're going to do it at sacrifice, sacrifice, sacrifice. Oh, I failed to mention, throughout the night, the Decay had Gail Kim hostage in these silly-ass, like, things. It looked like they were taking turns raping her. It looked stupid. And it was actually very uncomfortable to watch. I didn't like it. And I love the Decay, so that's saying a lot. So, yeah, we got a match signed. After that, Al Snow was in the ring with no shirt, and he looked disgusting. And he's like, well, he had his Academy shirt, but then he took it off, and he looked nasty. And he's like, you fat internet fans don't know shit about wrestling. But you guys bitch and whine about it, and yet you keyboard warriors still watch. And he's 10,000% right. Mahabali Shira came out to whip that ass, and they're having a match. And this guy's like 50-something years old, and he's beating the shit out of prime Mahabali Shira. What the fuck is that? And as he's beating up Shira, he's on the mic like, how about you, fat boy? You want to get in the ring? Any of you nerdy fans want a piece? You guys think you know about wrestling? And then he fucking pulls a thing from his dick of brass knucks or something and nails Mahabali Shira with it. And Al Snow wins. Yeah, okay. Eli Drake is backstage, and he's in the production truck, and he's like, next week I'm going to do my show. And that's not an insult. That is just a fact of life. Coming to TNA next week. So he's going to have his own segment. Yay. And then the Decay as Dragon Gill came out to the ring. We are nobodies wanna be that. And they take Gil Kim and they're like, sacrifice, sacrifice, sacrifice. And then Beer Money's like, what the fuck do you want, Decay? They come out to save her. Bobby Roode, let her go! Let her go! Fucking make him a superhero or something, man. Fucking Indiana Jones. Okay, anyway. And then Abyss is like, he's such a good heel, Abyss. Abyss is like, we'll sacrifice, we'll spill her blood unless you give us a tag team title shot. And Rude's like, all you have to do is ask, let Gil go. They let Gil go, and then Rosemary grabs her again. And then they're like, we want a Valley of the Shadows match. And Pure Money's like, okay, motherfucker, you got it, let her go. They let Gil go. And then Rosemary says, you won't survive. And then that's the end of that. After that, I quit match. This was fucking awesome. Matt Hardy versus Jeff Hardy. Backlash 09 rematch. These Hardy boys beat the shit out of each other. Like, Jeff threw Hardy in the crowd, Matt Hardy in the crowd. And then when Jeff was going after him, Hardy throws a chair right in his fucking face and pops him. And the match ends because he beats the shit out of... He chokes out Matt, and Matt's like laying there, but he didn't quit. So Jeff's like, I'm going to make this motherfucker quit. And he strips it down, he takes his shirt off. He's like, helmet, helmet, helmet. And the crowd is like cheering his name. Then he goes to the top, like, of the fire escape looking thing, jumps off the fucking stage and puts his brother through tables with the Swanton bomb. They both got stretchered out. More Matt. And yeah, that was it. Rebby was like, be careful with him. Jesus. Jesus. Chill out with him. Jesus. And she's calling for Jesus. But yeah, that was the end of the show. Very good impact. I don't know if they watched his videos in this group, but shout out to Ricky Pruitt. I can't wait for the show next week. Sacrifice 2016. Sacrifice, 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 sacrifice.
Guys, I'm gonna outpower you, so let's keep it moving. Let's get really fun the fuck up. It's Flex Brothers.
Nagila,